Good morning, my loves. So, I wanted to do a spread on the current energies, and what came through was chaos and conflict. So, although we are beginning a brand new cycle and still continuing to go through this transformation, there's still some karmic cycles that need to end and be cleared. So we may have woken up today feeling out of sorts, maybe feeling like everything was going really good, and then all of a sudden some old stuff started to arise in our consciousness again today. I feel collectively that's what's been going on as of right now. So it's just to let you know that we still are clearing. We still are releasing. Although we did the majority of work, we are at the point of releasing the remnants of the old version of who we were. And so things that may have bothered you from the past may start to show up in this energy. It could be an old mindset, lack mentality, victim mentality, relationship questions that you've been asking yourself about where you want to make change. And it is showing up again because, again, we're going down to the remnants of what needs to be released before we can begin this new cycle. So just take a breath and allow whatever comes up. Kind of sit with it just to make sense of it, understand it. I'm sure after all of the work that you have done up to this point, and what I feel is, although some old stuff may be showing up in this energy right now, it doesn't feel as intense as it would have felt in the past. So that shows you a little bit of how much you really are changing. It's kind of like part of the transformation is continuing to release anything from the old version. But because you have been doing so much work, it may feel not as intense as it felt in the past. So just take a breath, inhale and exhale, and allow whatever come up to come up. Sit with it for a little bit. Go for a walk around yourself. Think of a different scenario in a positive way to change the feel of that energy. Because a lot of times it's just our ego coming up trying to scare us. Don't let it. So it may feel like chaos and conflict right now, but I guarantee you it doesn't feel as intense as it was before. But of course, we still have that question of, oh God, this is happening again. I thought I was done with this. Well, you're almost there. Watch how you think about it, feel through it, and try to change the way you're talking to yourself about it or the story that you're telling yourself about it. All right, so today there may be some chaos and conflict. Again, it is just the remnants of what we need to release still before we can step into this new timeline and a new cycle. So we're like in a process of regeneration. Yeah, if you think about it, the roots that we've planted all this time, even ancestral and generational, that old identity that we have created for ourselves is beginning to change, right? It's changing, and we are growing. We are growing. You're growing. Everything is beginning to regenerate into the new, what we're trying to create as of right now. So think of it as the tree being stable and grounded, and no matter what type of weather or distress it goes through, it still stands strong and tall. So this is where you want to reach into the depths of your essence and ask for the strength that you already have within you to help you get through these shifts and this old stuff that's coming up for us. We're getting ready to change, and it's not going to happen overnight, but you've already did a big part of the work. So it's just a matter of releasing the remnants that still stay and changing the story, not continuing it to make it the same old story. That is what this transformation is about. It's creating a new story. My throat is going crazy right now. So there's some things that we're not expressing that we need to express. Write it down, journal it. Whatever you need to do to express what you're going through will help you at least to take it out of your energy. Release it so it's not keeping you prisoner. All right. And also in this process of chaos and conflict that we may be experiencing at this moment, most importantly, allow yourself to be flexible, to be open-minded through this chaos and conflicts, which is really temporary for us at this time. Think of the tree being rooted and the branches moving and flowing with any type of inclement weather and still standing strong. And just allow yourself to be flexible and open-minded without compromising everything that you have worked for up to this point. All of the hard work that you have done up to this point. You won't have to compromise it. Don't allow yourself to compromise it just because a little chaos and conflict is showing itself. And like I said earlier, if you were to sit back and look at this chaos and conflict, you'll see that it may be something that held you back in the past, but when it shows itself in this energy, in this new energy right now, even though it'll feel like, oh no, not again, it's going to be a different type of a feeling. It's going to be a different type of a feeling because you're already cleared majority of that energy. It's just the remnants. In a sense, it's kind of like the universe testing us. Okay, we're gonna bring up the little bit that's left. Let's see how you're going to handle this. Are you going to handle it in the way that you used to? More than likely you won't, because you already made a shift in your energy. You're already different. You're dealing with things differently, and you're looking at the truth and authenticity of everything now. So you can see things in a different light, with a different perspective. And almost definitely, I am sure you will notice that if you take a moment to not go into a frenzy when the chaos and conflict shows itself again in this energy, if you sit back and observe it, you will see that it's not as bad as I thought. And in that moment, you'll be like, I'm dealing with this differently than I did in the past. A strong sign that you are exactly where you are meant to be during this transformation. We're just clearing remnants. We're just ending karmic cycles. And the karmic cycles are relationships, situations, the way we think, lack mentality, poverty consciousness, victim mentality, all of this stuff that we've been programmed and conditioned to believe, limitations that have been put on us from generation to generation, patterns and behaviors. So of course the transformation is not going to be smooth. That would be unrealistic. It has to have some bumpy ups and downs, because that is part of getting through it. But again, in this energy right now, the chaos and conflict that may be showing up again is definitely going to be less than it was in the past, because you'll be able to look at it with a different in a different perspective. You'll have a different perspective of it because you'll have more clarity because of all the hard work you've done. So don't give up. You're in a process of regenerating. So be flexible with these little changes that are going to come in until we have completed and ended the karmic cycle. Now, this is going to be probably a lot harder for the ones who are resisting the transformation. So again, as we transform and as we move into this new energy, this new cycle, not everyone is going to come with us, for one. So you'll be losing a lot of people, places, and things. But you'll be at a different understanding, so it won't feel as devastating or confusing because you'll know why you have to let go of these situations, people, places, and things. But the ones who resist this change may not be ready for this major transformation. So what'll happen is they may just repeat that cycle again, right? Everyone is ready when they are ready. But the ones who are ready right now, what in this energy, what you may feel is some chaos and conflict of some old little remnants of things coming up, but is necessary so we can clear it all and fully step into this transformation with a whole brand new awareness. So in this new energy that we are moving into, just remember, continue to go the distance. Don't let any of this stop you in your path. Just use it as a tool to move you forward. If you can step back and just observe as this energy of remnants of old stuff comes up to the surface, just look at it more as, okay, this is showing itself. How can I change this story? How can I let this go without holding on to it? Because we need to clear these remnants. Again, throat chakras are very blocked here. Expressing is very important in whatever way feels comfortable. So go the distance. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let anything stop you in your tracks. It's your second chance to begin again. It can be your third chance or fourth chance as well. But it is a brand new opportunity to change everything that no longer serves you. Release it, let it go, and begin to create from a brand new place of awareness. So again, I do not want you to feel, because there is some chaos and conflict showing itself again, that means that you failed, because you did not. Again, it is remnants, and you will know that by the way it feels when it comes up. It's not going to feel as intense. It's not going to take you out of your body, so to speak. And it's not going to take up space in your mind as it would have in the past, because you'll want to release it as quick as it comes up. Again, because you have transformed and transmuted and healed a lot of the things that you needed to heal. It's not going to feel comfortable. That is a given. It's not going to feel comfortable, but it's not going to take up as much space as it would have in the past, because you're going to want to release it as quickly as possible. And that's when you want to really change the story that you're telling yourself about it. It'll feel very different this time around, I promise. Just observe it and then change the story in whatever way fits. And keep going. Don't let nothing stop you. You're being given an opportunity to continue moving forward without letting anything stop you in the process. You are in a more authentic, stronger form now. So this completion of this transformation is not going to be as difficult as you think. You're being given the opportunity to perceive what you thought may have been a failure or a loss. And now you're being given the opportunity to replace it by something better and more powerful. because of all the work that you've done, you're a different person. So this old stuff won't stick or stay as long as it did before. Again, it's just the remnants of what we need to clear and let go of in order to keep moving forward, to regenerate, to continue to be flexible, and to keep going the distance, to complete it, because this is a rebirth. You're about to step into your new life. So don't let the little things that are showing up hold you back. Look at them differently, observe them, and change the story. Change the story. You are an alchemist. At this point in your life, you can turn things around if you truly believe that you can. So let it come up, feel through it, understand that it's just remnants, and then peacefully and lovingly and compassionately let it go. Take a deep breath, because you are about to step into your brand new life. The happy, happy new you is just around the corner. So we will still be presented with some more challenges, because again, we need to clear the karmic cycle. Let it go completely. And that means sometimes we have to just walk away. Walk away in love and compassion, and open your arms up to the new that is being shown to you, where you are going. It's a total rebirth, a transformation. You're stepping into your authentic, true self. So no, this does not mean when this shows up, chaos and conflict shows up, that you have failed and that you have to start all over again. No, you don't. You just need to clear whatever remaining remnants are left for you to clear and let go of. When we get to this spot, we are going to feel a sense of fulfillment, of joy and contentment, and know everything is well. We are okay. So try to find joy in the present moment with whatever is happening, even if it's a little bit of chaos. Laugh at it. See, oh, I know why you're coming up. You're not going to take hold of me this time, but I will look and see what it is that I need to still release in joy and compassion. Don't be hard on yourself, because look what you have waiting for you. You are free when you get to this place from all of the shackles of all of the old programming and limitations that has kept you stuck for so long. You have done the work to get to this place, so it's time for you to enjoy and to create the life you're meant to have. Have an amazing day.